Hi everybody! So today, on the last day of Fun with Fundamentals, we're talking about mindful or deliberate practicing. So I've come up with this 5-step method for everybody. It makes it nice and simple. So step 1 is have goals. Always have a pencil handy and maybe a notebook, or if you want to write it down in your practice log, that works too. But just have a place that you write down your goals and be specific about them. Have specific ideas about what you want to accomplish during your practice. Step 2 is self-observe. What this means is basically listen carefully to yourself while you're practicing. We'll never improve if we just run through things over and over again without really listening to see what we're doing well and what we want to improve on. Step 3 is practice smarter, not harder. A good example of this is when you come to a difficult passage, you should be practicing it slowly and thoughtfully from the beginning, instead of, again, going at it full speed and, missing a bunch of notes and just trying that same thing over and over again. It doesn't really work very well if we approach it that way. It's better if we do it slowly to begin with and then slowly work up the tempo. Having a pencil around is another aspect of this step, because if we find a spot that's hard for us that we know we need to look out for, like an accidental we miss or something like that, we need our pencil to mark it in our music so that we don't miss it repeatedly as we go past it. Another thing is practice your scales so you can apply that to your music. And use a metronome when appropriate. Always have one ready and handy. If you don't own a physical metronome like this one, you can buy an app on your phone or on your tablet. And there are also free ones online. Just Google free metronome and you can find several that are just as good as using a real metronome like that one. Now step 4 is find inspiration. When you're practicing alone, especially during these shelter-in-place orders, it can be really frustrating and lonely. So going on YouTube to find examples of good sound will help you with your goal setting and with your motivation to keep you practicing during these odd times that we're in now. And step 5 is keep going. Even professional musicians have really trying practice sessions where they feel like they're not getting anywhere and everything is just really frustrating and upsetting. But the key is to know that you're putting in the time, you're doing the work like you're supposed to do, and it's going to get better because you're putting in your practice, and that's all that can really be expected. Is we're coming to the session with a can-do attitude and giving it our best. So, to recap, step 1, have goals. Step 2, self-observe. Step 3, practice smarter, not harder. Step 4, find inspiration. And step 5, keep going. Happy practicing!